Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Howe. I'm a digital account manager with Boomtown Internet Group. Thanks for checking out this segment of the Boomtown keyword. In this video, I'm going to answer two questions. How long does it take to see results from SEO, and how do you measure the success of an SEO plan? How long does it take to see results from SEO? The typical answer to this question is 4 to 6 months. Bear in mind that the biggest factor affecting this timeline is the condition of your website when you implement your SEO strategy. Here's what I mean by the condition of your site. Is it penalized by Google? Recovery from a Google penalty has been reported to take anywhere from days to more than a year. What are your initial keyword rankings? Sometimes websites aren't ranking for any search terms, and sometimes they are. Does your website have a lot of technical errors like 404 page not found errors? Is there a large amount of duplicate content that needs to be resolved? How well developed is your site's external and internal linking structures? And last but not least, a poorly organized website that is difficult to navigate or a really old website can make implementing an SEO plan more difficult, which will slow progress. How do you measure the success of an SEO plan? We use Google Analytics to track pretty much everything on a client's website. If you're not using it, you definitely should be. It's an extremely useful tool. To measure the success of an SEO campaign, I'm going to look at changes in the following areas. First, is overall traffic to your website increasing, and more specifically, is organic traffic going up? If so, this means that your keyword rankings are probably improving, which is another thing I'm going to check. When I do, I'm going to look at not only the keyword ranking itself, but also the impressions and clicks that keyword is getting. I'm also going to see how many new versus returning users are coming to the site. Obviously, we want people to return, but a successful SEO strategy will be bringing in new users. Then I'm going to look at the time these visitors are spending on the website overall and on key pages. Depending on the purpose of a given web page, you might want visitors to be spending more time or less time. For example, if you have a blog post, you'd want to see people on that page for as long as it would reasonably take a person to read that article. If it's far less, this could be a signal that the content you're putting in your blog isn't keeping visitors engaged, and maybe you need to rethink the blog strategy portion of your overall SEO plan. If I have an e-commerce site, I'm going to use the e-commerce tracking function in Analytics to monitor any movement in metrics such as the total number of transactions and the average amount of money people are spending per order. Lastly, I'm going to use the goals function in Analytics to track submissions for items like contact and request a quote forms. This indicates that people are interested in your products and or services. I'm also going to track downloads for things like PDFs. This is an indicator that the resources you're providing on your website are actually useful to your visitors. Thanks for listening to this segment of the Boomtown keyword. Again, I'm Melissa Howe, and I hope you check back soon because there will be more.
Let our team be your team.